Hey everybody, it's Safi and Marco, Dish Out on Movies, the only movie review show on YouTube to review movies in terms of food. And it's just Marco here once again. I'm here to talk about Monk Season 5. And unfortunately, this was not a very good season, but then again, neither was last season either. I claimed that Natalie really saved the show, and she did. She really did save the show because she's a great character and she sort of completed the puzzle that was the show, because I said the show needed just one last character and the character's got to be really good. She did that. But the thing is that the writing has gotten worse and worse. It is this is season 5. It feels like it is mainstream Monk now to the fullest extent. I mean, there's an episode where they go to a rock concert. It's like it basically just take any place at all. Okay, hospital, doctor office, a skincare place. Just take all these places, and then it's like, oh no, someone in that place got murdered. Monk has to go there and pretend to be in that place, or he has to experience what it's like in that place. Oh no, Monk isn't going to like that because Monk has problems. And then Monk gets into lots of trouble. And then he solves the case. Like, that's every single episode of this whole season. And it's sad because there are a couple of good episodes. This definitely, I will say, this returned to more consistently good episodes compared to season 4. Season 4 was very all over the place. There was just so much many, like, just F B C D B A C B. Yeah, but with this it's like C C A A C B B B C B B A C. It's a lot more consistent, and I think that assisted it in being just a slightly better season than last season. But I don't know, because at the end of the day, the best seasons of season 4, I mean, not the best, the best episodes of season 4 are way better than the best episodes of season 5. The best episodes of season 5 are, there's this one where they go to a class reunion, and that one was actually really good. It really, it was a dark episode. It was a funny episode. It was a great episode. And then also the one where uh, Dr. Kroger has a secretary, I think, or no, wait, no, cleaning lady, and the cleaning lady got killed, and that was a fantastic episode because it finally had more of Dr. Kroger in it. Dr. Kroger has been a character who's been a little underdeveloped. I mean, in the first 3 seasons, he's basically the sit there and react to Monk guy. Like, he just sits there and listens to Monk, and then he'll make like a face, and that's all he does. But then in seasons 4 and 5, he's grown a little bit. We've seen, it wasn't there, I think there was an episode in season 4 where they got kidnapped together, maybe. I can't remember anymore. I mean, there's just so many episodes, and a lot of them are mediocre. I mean, that's the reality of this season, is that what used to be a really unique show with unique characters, unique stories, evil villains, is now a mainstream show with mainstream characters and mainstream villains. So I would really say that season 5 is an exercise in showing why you don't want your show to go mainstream. Why, like, you don't want your favorite show to be picked up by Netflix and then revamped and ruined, because it'll be like this, where it just goes completely mainstream and it loses all of what it had, all the magic that it had the first 3 seasons. I mean, honestly, the first 3 seasons, they had a lot of issues. I did these like 30 million minute long videos where I dissected and talked about how, Sharona's a bitch, Sharona's a this, Sharona's a that. I talked about all these problems, but honestly, those seasons were so much better than these Natalie seasons. Like this season, like, I could honestly throw the fourth and fifth season in the trash and not really care that much, because there were just like a few episodes here and there that I would want to keep compared to seasons 1 through 3. So that's what I have to say about season 5. It's unfortunate because I really thought that this was a show that would just be as good, but I think that the big hint that people should have taken was when they changed the theme song. Because when they changed the theme song, they disrespected the fans right to their faces, and they said, you're going to like the show no matter what. You're not going to care. You're not going to notice. And then what happened when people noticed? They made an episode where they laughed and joked about the theme song being changed, but then they still kept that theme song, and they just play the old better one like at the end of some episodes randomly here and there. I mean, how disrespectful is that to the fans of this show? It basically told them that they could do anything that they wanted, and that they could make the stupidest episodes. Like, there was a. You want to talk about the worst episodes of this season, season 5? There was one episode where Randy quits and he goes to a farm, of course, because we got to see Farmer Muck. And then his wife isn't his real life wife is in the episode, and it's like, oh look, she's in the episode, and it's just like this horrible, like C minus average episode, and it's like, ugh. And then there's the one with his dad, and it turns out his dad was a trucker, and it's like, ugh. Like, this is just ridiculous. Like, nobody ever wanted to see Monk's father. Like, it's supposed to be a mysterious character. They had that whole great episode, season 4, where they waited for him on Halloween, and then he shows up off screen. So, I really didn't like that. And then probably the worst episode is the one about the six-way killer. Is that what he was called? And it's basically about like these crazy FBI guys with their gadgets, and Mook is old-fashioned, so he doesn't know how to use the gadgets, and he's out of touch, and he doesn't know how to use a laptop. And so then he screws something up there, and it's like, oh no, Monk is having problems. Ah! It was such a stupid episode. I hated that one so much. That was the worst episode of the season. As I already said, the best episodes. And I will say, the finale of season 5, where he's in the hospital, is actually a pretty good finale for this show's standards. I mean, ever since season 1, this show has had problems with finales. Ever since season 1. Season 1's finale was an A+ episode that didn't feel like a finale. It felt like an A+ runner-up episode where it wins the Emmys, but then the finale's better. Season 2 finale felt like a finale, but was a shitty episode. Completely shitty. I mean, I can't even remember what stupid shit, like what mystery that was. That stupid mystery ending solving. Oh yeah, it had Danny Trejo in it, and he saves Monk's life. Yeah, that's what happened. Oh god. Season 3, You had the, I will say season three's finale was better than the first two seasons because it felt like a finale and it was a good story. Season four's finale was the worst finale by far. It was trash. It was complete, just mainstream crap. But this season's finale actually was better. I would say if I had to rank the finales, season three's is the best, then season five's, then season one, then season three. Wait. Then season. Okay, I changed my mind. Season two's finale is the worst one because at least the season four finale, it has a better mystery and it has a better just story in general. But this finale where he's in the hospital was pretty good because it really felt like, okay, these are some nice little obstacles he has to overcome, and the villain was pretty good, and it was a pretty good finale. It was like a B finale, but at least it wasn't bad. So I'm really not looking forward to season 6, 7, or 8. I'm wondering, is it going to get even worse? Because there were so many opportunities for greatness this season. There was this really good episode with Sean Astin as the bad guy, where Monk is his butler, and it was a really good episode. But it felt like it could have been a perfect episode, but it felt like since the writers of season 5 are so mediocre that it was not as good as it could have been. Like every single other thing this season, just not as good as that could have been, not as good as that could have been. It was really disappointing, honestly. But still, I am a fan of the show. I would still probably watch this again because it's a nice, like, feel good type of show. It's really become just mainstream trash now, though. Mainstream trash. Because you just turn your brain off. Monk is gonna have problems. He's gonna fumble around and go, "Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that." And he's gonna solve the case, and it's like, oh, okay. Uh, it's not bad though. It's not terrible. So I would rate season 5 a bowl of crackers with salted crackers. That's literally what season 5 is in a nutshell. It's just these bland crackers with nothing on them but salt. And you eat those crackers and you're like, oh, give me water, give me something, give me peanut butter, give me anything. I just want something to dip these boring ass crackers in. That's this season. Boring ass saltine crackers. So, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and comment. Tell me what you thought about season 5 because I think I saw someone say this was the worst season. I looked at the rankings of the seasons at the beginning and they kind of made me want to throw up. and so, and then please subscribe to our channel for more reviews about Monk seasons. And at the end, I will do a top 10 best and worst episodes. And I hope people will tune into that because I really love to see what people think about what I have to say. So goodbye, everybody. See you soon.